Hello and welcome to this session on digital skills. I'm going to show you really quickly how to tidy up a Word document. I want to keep it nice and simple, but I want to show you some really cool functionality that you may not have known that was there. And this will help if you're doing project writing or essay writing. So let's dive in. So we'll share my screen. So first of all, if you're going to do an essay or a project, you really should have a cover page. Now to insert a cover page, we just go to insert cover page at the top. You can pick your styles to whatever one you want. And then you can just pop that information in there. So cover pages are quite nice and they give the document a bit of finesse. Equally, you should always explain what the qualification is, the course title, which cohort you're in, your identification, a deadline, and who your tutor is. Right. You then go into your introduction, your main body, and your conclusion. Now, you can see here we've got different text size. So the first thing is to make sure that the text is consistent throughout. So this should be normally Arial 12 or times Roman numeral. So all we're going to do is we're going to highlight the times Roman numeral. We're going to use the paste button in the top hand corner, and we're going to select all the text as so, and you will see that that tidies it up. So it is now all the same size. Great, so we haven't got to go through, it's consistent. Now, the second thing to think about your essay layouts or your document layouts is the spacing. So I find this is all a bit too much. So if we select all, and we go to the square here, so we go up there and we go to 1.5, you can see that that gives a really nice layout. It makes it look a little bit easier to read, and now all of a sudden it's a lot clearer. Now, finally, we want to look at headings. Apologies, that's my 3-year-old. Headings, basically we've got our heading here, so all we're going to do is we're going to highlight and we can choose our heading, so heading 1, heading 2, or heading 3. So it depends on what you want. So we would go through, and once we've got our headings, we can just line them up. You probably don't want that underlined, or we don't need that bold, so we can take that off there. Okay, now, once you've gone through and you've got all your headings, what you're going to do is you're going to create a contents list. So a contents list, we go on, create a bit of space, and all we're going to do is go to referencing, table content, automatic table, and you can see it then gives you an automatic table of all your headings. So then that's a quick way of getting your headings done. So far you've got your nice cover, your front page, you've now introduced your headings, you've tidied up your text and squared it all up, and it's now that dreaded referencing list. Now, the referencing list should be in alphabetical order. So again here, normally what happens is we just dump them on the pages as we're writing. Once you've got your referencing lists in order, in order, highlight them. And then up here, go to A to Z, click OK, and that's now put your referencing list in alphabetical order. So that's the way it should be. If you wanted to insert your page numbers, we're going to insert page number bottom right. So that's done as well. And then pretty much we've created a much more tidier, coherent document, which looks a little bit more professional. The layout looks a lot nicer, and it's that final formatting, which is really important. So formatting doesn't need to be this really impossible thing, which takes a long time. It takes a few seconds to tidy up a document. Now, a couple of the other things on Word, which was really important. So again, if you're dyslexic, you've got your dictation. So here, the aim of this essay is to explain how children and teenagers experience behaviours that are significantly shaped by their emotions, with an argument of nature and nurture, according to. Okay. Then what you need to do is find the reference. If you find the reference, so let's say we found the reference, we go up to here and we can add a citation. Sorry, bear with me. So if we look up here, we can then add our citation. So where we saw that argument for nature nurture. So if we double click on there, look, we can add a new source and it brings up the referencing source. So whether you saw it via a book, journal, article, etc. So Insight referencing is great because once you've finished using it, all you do is you click on the referencing list and then obviously it creates your referencing list. So it's a great way to manage your referencing list as well. Another really exciting function is the fact that you can use the read aloud. So again, if you're one of those people where you can't read your own work or it takes a while for it to sink back in, let's just say you want to read the introduction. We can go up here. So under review, so click on review and you've got read aloud. And the read aloud option will then read that to you. So it'll go along and it'll read it. Obviously it won't hear because I'm talking, so be mindful of that. So that's a great function. Equally, there's the thesaurus. So if you want to try and make your work sound a little bit more articulated, you can. Bear with me. So there's some simple ways to lay your essay out, look at Word in a new way. And again, if you're not sure on how to use Word, just go to YouTube, key in what you're trying to get it to do. And there's lots of really interesting things on there. And to be fair, when I first started my essay writing, I wasn't great at it, but I found a lot of really helpful YouTube videos like this. The shorter, the better, and just knowing what to do. But don't be afraid of your digital skills. Always try to improve everything. And when you think about your document, just think formatting. Does it look nice? Is it presented well? Have you got page numbers? Does it make sense? Is it pleasant to the eye? Because actually, to any reader, that's the first hurdle to get over. And if you can get over that hurdle, then hopefully you're able to produce a lot more interesting content. Anyway, I wish you all the best of luck. Apologies for the little one in the background making his noises, working from home policies. And I wish you all the best of luck. And if you need anything else, you know where to find me. Good luck, everyone. Bye for now.